It's Friday. Are you ready for a bit of goss?
Oh, yes, we've got tales from London town.
Fashion shows and magazine updates.
I'll see you in the magazines and a whole lot of wig talk.
Honey, we're joined
Talking
by the
wigs?
expert... talking wigs. I've seen it all. We're joined by expert wig maker Zach Killian and Go Wig or Go Home to discuss the art of wigatry on today's Tip Spot.
Also, some awful political updates because the world is trash. Sorry.
And your DMs and dricks and messages have been flooding the inbox, some hands-free. So we dive into those also.
Hot Goss Day means the weekend is here, so let's all try and have a fun and safe time. Yeah.
Oh.
Mom! This tea is good.
Hot tea.
Actually really is.
Hot tea. Now, careful you don't put sugar in the tea or it may crystallize.
I love Crystal. We want to welcome you back for yet another steaming
Piping.
Georgie.
Hot
Goss.
goss.
This, of course, is our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives, gossip and politics, and take a deep dive into the D-Dems. So we want to get into some
Hot goss.
I want to see the receipts.
Can we get a more a better bird call, like a flamingo bird call or a whippoorwillam or something?
Yeah. I'll investigate.
Those vultures.
No,
Tweet
I know
toots.
you want something better. I got you.
Yeah.
a songbird.
A
It sounds like
songbird.
something of a songbird.
Tweedle.
Tweet
Ripple.
toots.
Broom.
Ripple. What?
What's T, Christine? Where you at? You in New York or Pittsburgh or L.A.?
I am currently in Pittsburgh. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. The moon and the
Warholing
stars and the this
about.
and the that. Yes. And where are you?
I am in Los Angeles
Oh, okay.
until tomorrow when I go to Vegas, and then who knows after that really.
So you were just in the UK, though, isn't that correct?
I came back right before our tour would have launched, which some people are still confused about. I still have my friends texting me about tickets. And they're like, you haven't mentioned anything. And I was like, well, there was an email that y'all should have gotten if you bought tickets. And if you were my friend, you would have bought a ticket.
And we did make an
no.
announcement when
Just because we
Jackie-
fuck doesn't mean you get a free ticket every time I'm in town.
Maybe they just don't listen to Hot Goss. Or maybe they don't listen when you're not on.
Oh, did we make an announcement?
Yes, we did, but because of scheduling, it was the one that Jackie co-hosted.
Oh. So
And
basically,
yeah.
the tour's off because Jackie got a bunion. And Jackie was our understudy. And we can't...
It has nothing to do with it.
Jacky's bunion? I think it does because if we
Lady
go on the
Bunion.
Lady bunion. Ooh, you got to peel her. Put on some glasses or you'll cry.
No, just to reiterate, it sucks.
Reshitterate because it's shitty news.
It sucks because we were supposed to be on tour in the UK like right now, and that is not any longer happening. But stay
main event.
tuned because big things are on the horizon.
Big things shall
That's
be popping.
vague enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think that if you want to see us in England this month, you could also come see us at the main event that Holy Tea is putting on. We're in Glasgow, Birmingham, London, and Manchester the 26th through the 30th, I think. And then Miss Cornisha Collins Act has a book signing in Manchester for Courtney Icht.
Oh my God.
Her book is out in England. It's doing great. It's lovely.
I got her to sign my book only after she refused to sign my thigh.
Oh, Blanche.
That's from the Golden Girls.
Golden
And then
Girls.
Dorothy says she was talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger signing her thigh.
Mhm.
And then Dorothy says he was probably intimidated to see a thigh bigger than his.
Damn.
Shady bitch.
So wait, congratulations are in order.
Congratulations. She's 42.
You had a birthday.
I did. I'm old. I'm 40 now.
Work.
Yeah. And
Congratulations.
still, most of my edges,
Honey, the perimeter is intact.
all of my toes,
Well,
well,
9.5.
most of my toenails.
the 9.5 dancing toes of Miss William Belize.
I feel like you just had a birthday too. You're a June girl?
No, my birthday's
July?
in March, but
Oh, yeah. We march forward to June. That's what we were doing. So, what
good
do you
save.
do?
Good save, bitch.
So, you're
But speaking of
Pittsburgh.
Pride March. Is this you? This
Oh,
picture?
yeah. Yeah, it's me from the back. It's
And Courtney.
Who are you with?
I'm sister strolling with
Raya?
Miss Courtney Act. No, it's Courtney.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out who's who here. I'm trying to figure out who's who because I thought you were the one in the ball hair.
No, Courtney
And then
Act
I
is having
thought
a ball.
you were Rhea because you were wearing your wig. And
and she likes to wear that wig too. Yeah.
she does from time to time. Buck Bonky.
Girl, she dips into the humans. It used to be you can only wear the synthetics, and then you can only wear the synthetics but no wigs by vanities. Then it was
On
like,
special occasions.
if you ask, you can borrow the humans.
She needs a human.
Girl,
every now and then.
she ripped my good Allie Main wig, the lace.
Oh, hell no.
It was fine. She didn't mean to. But this is Courtney and me strolling through Soho in England, and someone paparazzi'd us. And we're just walking.
And
As
you're
girls do.
saying to her, so, ho. So.
No, I was giving her back her drink, I think, after shoving one of her bobby pins deeper into her head that had like wiggled its way out. I said,
Yeah.
"Come here, girl. Let me poke this into your fucking brain."
Well, she's wearing that rainbow, balls, ponytail, vagina, Venus flytrap, bird of paradise hair.
It's a wonder, that vanity constructed.
sculpture. Oh
Yeah.
yes, it's magnificent. You both look great. The portrait of pride, if you ask me.
This was right after the Drag Queen Seltzer launch party in the UK. The W threw us a party for Drag Queen Seltzer, and lots of luminaries attended. All these gay bake-off people, so many fun people, and everybody liked all the flavors.
Well, the flavors are sickening.
The flavors are flavorful.
This
Bob's
ain't no
has-
house of love, honey.
It's not. Bob's has like cucumber and some other fresh things in it, and someone's like, "This tastes like a salad," and I said, "We should change the name of this one to Salad, bitch."
Salad, bitch.
Uh-huh,
Tweet
or
tits and salad, bitch.
Garden girl. So it went really well. I can't wait for everybody to get their mouths around a drag queen seltzer. It will be happening this year in your local vicinity.
I can't wait either, honey. They actually taste really good. I'm
Thank you.
just please do not be thrown off by drag queen things in a can because of House of Love. House of Love is an aberration. It is an abomination.
It's no Sir Vodka, darling. That's for
I
sure.
will come out publicly against that product and you'll see how much you sell. It's like a sword. It cuts both ways.
Alaska and I built this company.
From the ground up. We know how to win the hard way.
Now, I saw something the easy way. I got to see my friend, but she was on the cover of a magazine because we haven't been in the same room in a month. You were on the cover of Embrace magazine or Embrace.
Embrace me.
Is it Embrace? Very continental. This is a photo
Italian.
series promoting that Magnus Hastings did of all these drag queens dressed up as famous portraiture. You have Miss Alaska Thunderfuck as Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
You have Rhea Latre as Holly Golightly
Honey, we live.
with her own cat, and Honey, the cat was sticky. She played with it.
Sticky cat?
Uh-huh.
Why was the cat sticky? Why was the cat sticky?
You gotta listen to the new Drake song to figure that out. Because it gets sticky when you play with it.
Is that like a TikTok?
No. I'm 40. I don't TikTok. I mean, I have one, but all the good ones get taken down.
No, because at our age, it's TikTok. The clock of death is ticking.
It's our biological clock, not the app.
I need to have a baby.
What was this picture for, and why is it by the trash?
Well,
I feel like we've all been in this alley underneath Magnus's house.
Honey, it's a very famous alley. You've given some of your best performances about
Honey,
alleys.
Alley Main.
Alley Main, Alley Larder, Alley
Kate and Alley.
Alley from Burlesque.
She has no last name.
Honey, she's a one-name diva like Cher. Okay, we did this photo shoot, and I wanted to do Marilyn Monroe because it's like Hollywood icons, and I was like, I want Marilyn Monroe. So I called it Billy Lamore, and she said, "Well, I have this Marilyn way. I don't know if it'll work." Of course, it shows up in the Uber, and it's just perfect. Billy Lamore is really good at hair.
She's great.
And then I whipped up this dress from 2 plastic tablecloths and some clear tape, and so it cost about $3.
It's beautiful, and I feel like I'll see this Billy Lamore wig sitting on top of a long straight wig in the future.
Of a completely different color.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, a slightly different, like a 613.
Something brassy.
Sassy and brassy.
Now, this outfit looks remarkably similar to the one that Nicole Kidman wore in the Balenciaga fashion show.
The doors I've opened.
Christine Quinn is the couturier in-house at Balenciaga. And this honestly looks like a Burning Man warmth blanket that a medic would give you, draped and wrapped. And the best part about the outfit is honestly the gloves. The shoes look like they would trip me. And there's
what is the shoe? I can't even
The shoe is like this weird diamond. It's like a wide foot, kind of.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the girl in the blue sitting down with the green shoe in the back.
Is that Laganja?
I think it's Brooklyn Heights.
Really?
Maybe.
Well, this is amazing. Nicole Kidman
She's famous
is
this week.
walking in Balenciaga.
Along with Kim
in the fashion
Kardashian.
show.
A couple celebrities. Kim Kardashian did it. Dua Lipa.
Well, everyone loves Balenciaga right now.
I mean, I've been loving them for years.
I know the doors you've opened.
Alexis,
Naomi Campbell walked as well.
Naomi walked, gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Alexis Stone showed up at the show as Jocelyn Wildenstein. She told me she was going to do something, and she just sent a cat emoji. So I was like, "Ooh, Joe Exotic."
Josephine Exotic.
She looks so much like Jocelyn Wildenstein. She killed it.
She does. It's a very accurate recreation. And Jocelyn Wildenstein, of course, is the woman they called the Catwoman because her plastic surgery started to make her resemble sort of like a feline, woman. Why don't we go ahead and she looks great. Alexis Stone knows how to glue some shit to her face and then look really cool. She's really, really good at that.
This jacket. Should we go on down the Rainbow Spotlight?
Well, yes, I think we should. Ease on down the Rainbow Spotlight.
Let's release a songbird. This Rainbow Spotlight is by our friend Rocky Heron, who we all went to Burning Man with, and he has a song called Burning Man. His voice is so mellifluous, and it just like slides down easier than anything else slides down.
Ooh, honey, I can taste the sand in my mouth just listening to this song.
That's why I don't get fucked at the beach. This is called Burning Man by Rocky Heron, and it's going to be on our Race Chaser Instagram too, so you can hear a little snippet there.
Mm-hmm.
On my way to lose my mind, never did I think I'd find I ain't gotta do nothing. Just be. lying here to pass the time. I don't need a reason why. I ain't gotta do nothing, just be. Kaleidoscopic, microcosmic visions keep me hypertonic. I gotta let go. When passion turns to ash and dreams pass, it's everything and nothing. There's no questions left to ask. This give and task is everything and nothing. I'm just burning man. And I'm learning man. Heaven, I'm in heaven, but I wake up every morning to the beat of caring and obsessing. Sometimes I'm more productive when asleep.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag. Pussy's on fire. Let's just yell drag queen non sequiturs for 20 minutes.
What do you think this podcast is? We literally quote films. If you read a transcript of this podcast, I think it would be virtually unintelligible.
It would very much read as a live stage production, half stage production of The Champagne Slipper.
What is that? What's corny in that?
No, The Champagne
That's Sydney
Slipper.
Opera.
The Champagne Slipper is a book that this nurse wrote, and she was the nurse to the doctor that pumped all the girls in the 60s and 70s and 80s, like when it was like, you know, not allowed. Well, it's still not allowed.
Pumped with what and where?
And
the body.
Anything that could fit in a needle, get doll.
So are we talking like lip pumps or are we talking like ass pumps?
Pump it up. Anywhere you could put it.
Pump it up and back it up like a Tonka truck.
Yeah. Pump on period, poo. Yeah, Champagne Slipper is a great book. Look it up, everybody.
Why is it called the Champagne Slipper?
Because, you know, when like you'd make a man drink champagne out of your shoe. When he worshipped you that much, he would even drink champagne out of your shoe.
That makes me literally want to throw up.
I've seen your shoes.
Maybe it's just because my shoes are fucking horrible.
Horrible. You know what else is horrible? The political climate.
It would also ruin the shoe.
Well, I have pool party shoes that are meant for getting wet.
Champagne in? Would you put champagne in one of your Versace,
in one of my shoes?
Versace buckles and peplums and headdresses and showpieces.
Well, two of my Versace shoes within a week of each other just broke in the same spot. Those good black ones with the buckles, you know, the three strapped ones?
Yeah.
It broke right on the arch, and I took it to Rodeo. They were not helpful. They're like, oh, yeah, we remember you. And I said, well, this shoe broke. And then a week later, the same shoe in a different color broke also. But one broke, it was on the left, and the other broke, it was on the right. So I could still, like, do a mismatch pair. But then the faggot at Cabazon told me he was going to help me and see if they could get repaired because he said those Rodeo fags are no help. And I said, darling, all it takes is the right homosexual, and then anything's possible. So he's going to try to get my shoes repaired for my birthday, and that would be nice. I'd love to see them home with me. I'd also love to see Brittany Griner home, playing some ball where she belongs in America.
Yes. So, okay, let's introduce this segment, which is called
5, 6, 7.
Let's get political. I wanna get political.
God, we need a metronome.
It was a little slow today.
A dirge.
It was a little slow today.
A dirge.
Well, it was a little bluesy. Okay. Let's talk about Brittany Griner, who is in jail in Russia. Do you want to read this from the Gay Times?
Sure. This is from the Gay Times. And thank you, Gay Times, for coming to my drag queen seltzer party in England. That was very nice of you. Nice to see you. Hi, Connor. So after 6 months spent in detention in Russia, U.S. basketball star Brittany Griner has written a letter to Joe Biden pleading for freedom. Griner has been detained in Russia since February 17th after authorities claim to have found vape cartridges containing cannabis oil in her luggage. The openly gay Olympic gold medalist and player for the Phoenix Mercury is currently on trial and faces up to 10 years in prison if convicted. Lindsay Kagawa Colas, Griner's agent, has confirmed that a handwritten letter from basketball player Brittany Griner was delivered to the White House on Monday, July 4th, and that Biden has read it. Griner implored Biden to do everything in his power to free her and allow her to return home, saying, "Please do all you can to bring us home. I voted for the first time in 2020, and I voted for you. I believe in you. I still have so much to do with my freedom that you can help restore. I miss my wife. I miss my family. I miss my teammates. It kills me to know they are suffering so much right now. I'm grateful for whatever you can do at this moment to get me home."
Well, this is terrifying.
I would hate to be in jail in a foreign country.
Especially
I hated being in jail in my own
fucking
country.
Russia.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Even, I mean, here, anywhere would be horrible. But I mean, Russia especially, they also hate gays.
Yeah.
Because they famously, like, want to kill us.
And she's a big one. She's 6'7". You can't miss her.
Right. So, what's going on here,
So
Dipper? What is
not,
this?
It's not completely verified that the cartridges were even hash oil.
Yeah,
it
'cause
hasn't
they're
been
shady
confirmed.
as fuck.
We don't know anything really that's happened. We don't know if she's a political prisoner or some pundit in the war because America has supported the Ukraine instead of Russia. We really don't know what's happening, and we're just speculative. But everybody send good vibes.
Well,
Like
this
thoughts and
is
prayers will help.
Yeah,
So-
the timing is really tricky because she was detained on February 17th, and then like within 6 days Russia invaded Ukraine. And so a lot of people said something that, yes, a detention and maybe a trial or maybe a fee or something that would have happened had the country been at peace turned into a strategic play with the US because of the US's allyship with Ukraine.
So Russia, I mean, is Russia trying to like pull us into a conflict by keeping a prisoner who's a famous person? Like what is the
It seems like they just have a lot of strategies at play, and this is probably one of them. It doesn't seem like this would be, I'm not well versed in international drug law, but it just doesn't seem like it would be this big of a deal.
Yeah.
But I really don't know.
I
That's
mean,
really scary for her.
It's amazing that she got a letter to the president.
I know. I can't believe they even let her send a fucking letter.
they didn't give me a
Damn.
pencil when I was in jail. They gave me paper, but no pencil. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? They're like, we're all out of pencils. And then when I was getting out, I saw a pencil cup on a desk with all these pens, and I stuck my finger and just twirled it around. I was like, all out? They're terrible in jail in America, so I can't imagine what jail is like in Russia. So everybody send a prayer to Brittany. And don't travel internationally with drugs. Don't. And if they were hash cartridges, that was a bad idea. Like, whenever I travel with drugs, I always give them out before I get back on the return flight home because there's no sense risking me bringing drugs back into a state where I know I can get them already.
That's wise.
Yeah, I mean, I found drugs in my pocket in Singapore when I went there on the way back to the airport. And that was one of those moments where I was like, I could have been Brokedown Palace, Claire Danes, or even Kate Beckinsdale. Like, and that would have been not fun.
Is there anything that can be done at this point? Like, what happens here?
Rocky and Bullwinkle,
What do they do
they're the only people I know who could beat Russians.
when someone who's American gets, arrested in a foreign country? What happens?
Not a GoFundMe. I don't know. I really don't know. We just talk about it and keep it
Yeah.
prevalent.
This popped up recently because she had like a hearing recently, so like photos of her emerged because she was out of detention in the court.
I just hope she's okay, and I'm sure she's probably freaked the fuck out right now, and it's really sad and really horrible.
Yeah, and to be in a foreign country, I just watched Love and Basketball, and the lead character in that goes to Italy to play, or Spain, for like a while, and she's just so lonely. She doesn't have her family. We know what it's like to be on the road. I can't imagine what it's like to be in prison in a foreign country.
Yeah.
So honestly, prayers, good vibes, all sent to Brittany, and we
Yes.
hope to see you soon, dribbling again. Did you celebrate the 4th of July in Pittsburgh or New York?
There's not really, I mean, I don't really see it as a like celebratory
Me neither, not right
day,
now.
because the country is sort of in such a dark and like unfortunate state right now. Like I'm not really interested in being like, yes, America, and wearing red, white, and blue. No, I didn't do that. We
I'm all
sat
out
on
of
the porch,
independence.
but we've been doing that for days. And people were setting off fireworks. I mean, it's very scary, and it's really horrible because a lot of people have heard that there was another shooting on the 4th of July in Highland Park, Illinois, and
And Copenhagen, there was another shooting
yeah,
after one happened in Norway the week before. Like, they're just people. I don't know what's happening in the world, and I feel like America has always been like a forefront in trends, and I hope this is not a trend that we see going worldwide with all these shootings. Like,
yeah,
because I mean, Norway and Copenhagen are not places that you go, oh yeah, shootings. America is the shooting capital of the world. And that's because we give our guns more rights than our women and
people with
un-
uteruses.
unborn children and stuff like that. It's really strange how like I'm seeing all of this American propaganda stuff on 4th of July. It feels strange. Like I'm not proud to be an American. When I travel and people ask where I'm from, I just say Canada, so I don't have to deal with them talking about Trump or how shitty my country is right now. It's easier. When a cashier says where are you from? It's Canada. It's
Mm.
way easier. Like Canada must feel like the people that live above a crackhead apartment. Because all that happens in America right now is like violence and guns and like politicians that can't get the job done.
Yeah,
Like look, if I mean Biden's who we got, he's our horse in the race right now, so we need to try to at least um not Susan Sarandon about and like just point out all of his flaws. But he was a flawed politician for years. He voted against so many good things, gay marriage for one, and once upon a time, and now he's our president, and we want him to be doing better things, but it really hasn't
yeah,
happened yet. It hasn't. Like, why hasn't there been like an executive order saying this is bullshit? Let's do checks and balances with the Supreme Court because four religious zealots are placing their ethics and morals on our law books,
yeah,
And why can't we fix this constitution that was written by, a bunch of old honkies, most of whom own slaves? Like, why can't we fix this stuff? We all want to fix it. Why can't we fix it? Because there's people in power that don't want to let us fix it
yeah,
because their pocketbooks are lined with, all the things that we can't change right now. And I don't know how to fix it other than supporting people like Honey Mahogany or that Pennsylvania lawmaker who was twerking. I really like her.
work.
Yeah. So we're going to take a break and then talk about wigs when we get back because we know more about that.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Some of these girls these days, they wear human hair. Have you heard of this? They wear human hair wigs. In my day, we didn't know what a lace front was, and we didn't know what a human hair was.
I said lace front. I said, you have a shoe on your head? What are you lacing up there? You never know with these new girls.
Honey,
Screen
back in my
doors.
day, we did a rooted hairline. You know what a rooted hairline is? That's what we did back in my day. This is a big deal today.
Big deal.
Be-
Huge.
This is a big deal because we we've dabbled in wigs on this
I wore a
podcast.
ponytail once, I think. A ponytail piece.
a fall
Clip in from
from
Claire's.
CVS.
Mhm.
Yes, with your leave out. So we have, I mean, to come on, we have iconic guests today.
Two of the finest artisans that have ever handled hair, especially my hair.
Yes,
We have
truly.
iconic wig makers and hair artisans. It's Zach Killian and Go Wig or Go Home.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Morning, good morning.
Hello. First of all, please talk about the gorgeous wig I'm wearing today. It's my bob, Zach Killian, with the rainbow.
Mhm.
It's flawless.
It is.
The best you've ever looked.
Oops, and I took it off and I have the other Zach Killian bob underneath it with the green
my
tips.
God. I've never seen anything like this before.
Nope.
Oh my God.
Nope.
That application. How did you get the room?
They're stackable. Like
She cut it up the back.
cut it up the back.
Oh my God.
Cut it.
Yeah, Zach's been horrified by a couple of my wigs before when I've been like, it wouldn't fit my head, so we cut it up the back.
They're like a flat flap of hair because there's no like structure because they've been cut.
You should see my hole.
Oh my God. Flat flap. I want to know, you both are, are major in the art form of creating wigs. So like, how did you get started in why wigs? How? When?
How, what, why,
I
wear
mean,
wig?
this was like just kind of a way for me to participate in drag without actually participating in drag. Like I was a theater kid. I was always obsessed with wigs and everything else, but I went to film school and I was out here like trying to do that. And then I had an opportunity for a pivot and I was in 2016. I was like, let's learn this. And, I'm obsessed. So.
Nice. What about you, Zach? How'd you get in?
I got into wigs. So when I was a little kid, I've always been obsessed with hair. So I would have my grandma take me to the local wig shop and she would buy me wigs and I would take them home and style them, cut them, perm them with hot water. I've just always been kind of obsessed with hair and the transformation that wigs can give you.
Honestly, they're a lifeblood for me. I always say the wig does 90% of the work when you're in drag because once you put that hair on, you're a different person.
Totally. And then change the wig and you're a different person in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Do you remember where
truly.
you were the first time you wore a human hair unit and got hit with some wind? Flipped it around.
Oh my gosh, my first human unit. Yes, I do remember my first human unit.
Where?
And
When?
I felt like a woman. My first human unit was on this. I got it from the wig store that used to be next to the showgirl place that says 100 beautiful girls and 3 ugly ones. So it was when Miss Ellen was down there, and then her wig shop burned down, so she moved, and then it closed. But she gave me a human hair curly hair unit that I wore. I wore the fuck out of it. But I booked so many jobs in that hair, and it was $69.
Yes.
And now they're selling the same wig at another wig store on Hollywood Boulevard for like over $300. That's how much hair has gone up in the past 20 years.
Yeah, girl, you can't get a ponytail for $69 now.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's braiding
I
hair.
miss Miss Ellen.
Me too.
The shop down the street just isn't the same.
It's not, yeah. The Hollywood wig on Hollywood though has been bought by a girl named BB who's a huge drag fan, and she hooks up the girls. It's right in the back of I share a parking lot with her basically. So she came over and she's like, "I want to meet you," and I was like, "You're crazy. Back up." She's like, "I have wigs," and I was like, "Okay, come forward."
You may proceed.
You may proceed. But I mean, the wigs there are great, but they're nothing like your custom wigs. You can make anything, basically, both of you. Anytime I've thrown anything at either of you, you come back to me with yes, and then you have better ideas. Like I had a 2-tone pink and blue one, and Go Wig or Go Home said, what if we ventilate the front so that the pink side has blue in the front and the blue side has pink on the front? And it was brilliant, and it totally made the wig. It gave it so much interest, and it covered up all the cum.
Oh my god.
Well, it just hit it.
Right. It
Just
masked
hit
it temporarily.
Willam's wigs always have a mysterious crunchy substance.
They do.
What's the who
That's
is
what
the-
makes them human.
Hello.
So I want to talk about Sandy, Cindy, Anna, and July. Okay, well, we need to talk about these ladies right here because we have pictures of them. You are launching a new collaboration together, which is dropping today, July 8th. And there are 4 different styles. To tell us about these. Tell us about these.
Ugh.
Yeah, well, Zach and I really wanted to work together. I've been obsessed with his work and attention to detail for years. And so we wanted to collaborate on some pieces that could give more people like the custom experience without actually having to come and meet us. So, and plus, like with buying wigs, it can be really kind of hard this time. You don't really know sort of what you're getting a lot of places. So we wanted to make
Right.
sure we made 4 pieces that look as gorgeous on you as they do on our Instagram feed, because that's really important. So, you know, we wanted to do multi-dimensional. We wanted to do colors. We wanted them to be thick enough that Willam wouldn't need to add an extra bundle. And,
Girl, good luck.
She
You
always
know I
puts
want a
in some
bundle.
bundles.
Bundleisha.
So are these human or synthetic?
Human.
Oh.
Yes.
Now, okay, just to describe for the listeners, Sandy is giving me, she's like blonde and she's like center part. She has like a darker root. She's sort of like RuPaul in that one photo where her like legs are spread and she's in
With the metal
jeans.
top. Yeah. Well, let me tell you
Yeah,
about
totally.
Sandy. Sandy is 26 inches, 250% density, and I feel like I've known her my whole life. Was it the rich vanilla toffee my grandmother used to drop in my pocket of my apron? Maybe it was the high school road trip that stretched from the modest wheat field in Kansas to the wide sandy beaches of Dover. Perhaps it's just the most lived-in balayage I've ever laid my eyes on. Yes, that must be it. Creamy and delicate with a money piece and a gentle whisper of a root, just the way you like it.
Just the way you like
That's
it.
Oh, that's a
Sandy.
good description. Does
It
it say all
really
that? I
is.
can't read it. It's too
It
small
does.
on mine.
And Miss
That's
Cindy,
like J. Peterman. That's like the J. Peterman
Yes,
catalog.
Yes, that's what we wanted to do. A little J. Peterman, a little home shopping network, a little High Point coffee. You
Now,
know.
High Point coffee. I know
Can-
flavor. Flavor you can
The wigs are marvelous.
And it's decaf. I have enough energy, thank you.
Can we talk about Anna? Because this is the most perfect red I've ever seen.
She's a good red. Allie Main is quaking.
She's a fiery ginger and she's seen the world, but is she natural? That's none of your business. This intriguing gal about town won't steal your company Amex, but she might take your breath away. What's her secret? Only her hairdressers know for sure. This is a good ass red. This is a red. See, reds I feel like can flatter any skin tone anywhere. And this
Oh, yeah.
red could go on anybody seamlessly.
Yes, totally.
She's
gorgeous.
like she's a natural red. She's like a blend of natural red with a touch of fire.
Yeah.
Mhm. Now, who is
now,
Miss July?
Miss July, I feel like
I know her. I feel like.
We know who Miss July is, Willam.
Honey, she's a smooth ride, starting with a soft root that really pulls you into a platinum wave before taking you over the rainbow and back again. Stay hydrated, friend, because this July is unseasonably hot. I am Miss July. Miss July
Always
is
like her.
she is so me boots down.
she's
Back to the
very
house.
you. A lot
I-
of beautiful colors mixed into this gorgeous. Oh my god, I love it. Are you
And the
getting
sort
one,
of-
Willam?
Oh baby, I'm getting 2 and we're double stacking them. You can best believe these
This-
wigs are beautiful.
And the vibe for that was sort of totally like July. It's the month after Pride. It was a fresh cut. The colors were a little bolder a month ago, but she's working it. It's been a busy month, you know?
She's
I
beautiful.
love it. So
20 inches,
pretty.
250% density. These are amazing.
They
Ugh.
really are. So
Custom
where can
hairlines
people get
with
these?
the custom hairline?
Yeah, I tie like a hairline that I sort of designed that's like that I feel like is good for everybody. And so it's nice, it gives you a soft hairline. Plus, there's no plucking, which can really like
Right.
it can really ruin your wig. It can ruin your lace, it can break it down. So what we do is we build the hairline. to make it sort of like soft and, give you that moment. Some extra shading around the temples, a little sideburn coverage.
I love it. The money pieces are great in the Miss Sandy. I have
What
a
is the
question.
money piece?
A money piece is like the. Go ahead.
A money piece is like a pop of lightness around the face to frame the face,
Very Sarah Jessica.
like a highlight.
Shea Coulee.
Yes,
Yes.
totally.
Who has given you the dirtiest wig ever to work on? Like crustiest lace, nasty ass, broom
Me.
hair.
I'm sitting right here.
All of my clients are perfect and all of their hair is taken care of impeccably. And so no one would
Wow.
ever do that.
Wow,
But, like,
lies and
text me and I'll
misinformation
talk.
on this podcast.
Ugh.
I've seen a couple wigs that look like roadkill, to tell you the truth. But there's
Work
not
with
a
Ray
single...
Latre.
Shady,
There's a few.
I have
There's been a
this-
couple times. Sorry,
Go
there's been
ahead.
a couple times where I was like, why don't you just bury this outside of my house first
Go.
and make me find it?
Put this in the garbage
Outside.
That I had this one wig, and Zach, you actually did this and made it gorgeous. But back in the day, I took it on tour in the AAA Girls.
Oh, I know the
And
one.
Crystal Summers was doing our hair, and she was like, "What the hell is this?" It was an animal.
I mean,
now it's
just 'cause
gorgeous.
Just because you can't see the back of it doesn't mean you don't need to brush it, bitch.
Zach
I
breathes life
personally,
into her.
I personally enjoy the challenge.
I love it.
I mean, you can see both of their work all over my Instagram. Most of my hair is by both of them. And
How do we
I mean,
get this? How do we get July, Anna, Cindy, Sandy?
Cinda.
Where do
So
we
you
get
can
them?
head on over to our brand new Instagram, which is at wigs you want or wigsyouwant.com.
Wigs you
The collection
want.
launches today.
Word.
So exciting.
Wigs
I'm
you
going
want,
there.
wigs you need.
Right now. Can I get that Beyonce wig that she wore in the Blue Ivy campaign or the Ivy Park campaign?
I can't promise anything.
I want that one. That one had bundles. I like her. She was nice.
She was a double stack.
She was a double stack. Now, has doing wigs for drag queens made made any drag queens have unrealistic expectations for hair? That now all of these hairs have 250% density. Y'all filled them with hair.
I mean, you really need to let people know kind of how it works. A lot of human hair wigs are kind of a lot to manage, where you need to understand hair or you need to have someone setting it for you. So,
Right.
you need to kind of go in knowing that she takes work to look that effortless. But
Totally.
it's
Good
so
base
worth
tease.
it.
Hang it upside down.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
The way you do that is so smart. So smart, just hanging them upside down, keeping them for years. You gave me something that I just worked on that I asked Zach. I was like, this looks great. When did you style it? And he was like, 3 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The way people go around their house and mist their plants, I go around my wigs that are hanging upside down and mist them with hairspray. Little for you, little for you. That's how I treat my babies good, because I honestly have probably 150 wigs between Palm Springs and LA, and a lot more than half
My
are
God.
Zach's, and they're so beautiful. And everybody always is like, I knew my hair was good when I did a gig with Willow 2 or 3 weeks ago, and she was just looking at me, and her eyes kind of narrowed for a second, and then she went, "Who does your hair?" And I said, "No, I'm not telling you. He's too busy right now."
Sorry.
And then I told her Zach and James, and here's their links and stuff, because I always share with the girls, especially the winners, because I want them to like me. But
Thank you so much.
every time someone sees my hair and I'm like, "Oh, Zach did this one," they're like, "Oh yeah."
Of
Mhm.
course.
And then the girls are like, "Can you get them to message me back?" And I was like, "No,
No.
he doesn't have time, or you don't have the budge. One or the two, and I can't change either of those things."
Damn.
There was a while where I kept referring people, I would do a hairline and I would be like, "Oh, if you want this dyed, go to Zach. If you want this dyed, go to Zach." And then he was like, "Girl, you need to stop telling people that. I hate saying no."
I despise saying no. I edited my profile to say not taking new commissions, because I can't say
Wow.
no. I hate it.
Yeah, saying no is hard. I've never said it.
Wow, especially on a date. We want to thank you both so much for joining us. Follow
Thank you.
these divas, these artists at Zach Killian, at Go Wig or Go Home, and now at Wigs You Want and wigsyouwant.com. Thanks for being with us.
Wigs I
Thank you
need.
so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you for having us.
Of course. Thank you for doing our hair and keeping us beautiful.
want.
I've got the wigs that you need. They're ventilated.
We'll do the theme song. We'll do the theme song for you.
density. There you go. Theme song done.
We got the wigs that you want. You got the wigs that you need. 22 inch, 250 density.
Damn.
Wow, bitch.
Oh, this is the part of the podcast where we like to go spelunking, deep inside
the
the
DM.
DM.
I don't know what you're doing in the cave, but it wasn't spelunking.
Honey, the spelunking got unctuous.
Honey. The gumption, the gall, the cheek, the nerve.
That was so much fun talking to Go Wig or Go Home and Zach about wigs. I've been a big wig fan online. I follow lots of wig makers and hairstylists. Miles Jeffries, this guy named Paul Huntley, who's a wig maker, who recently passed away, who did like Marlena Dietrich, Glenn Close, like all these Broadway stars would always have this guy named Paul Huntley written into their contract that they get him for the wigs. He made Cruella's wigs for Glenn Close. He's done so many wigs. All of Patti LuPone, and I'm about to cut my hair off to make a wig for somebody, and I'm very excited to do that. But there's been some information about some hair that we've been spewing about numbers, 1B, 613, and all that. So we have some information from John.
I bet you know a lot of Johns.
Can I tell you a secret? He's not really my uncle.
I think that once we start like dabbling in facts on this podcast, people will start to expect it. So I like to keep the information completely fictitious, completely incorrect. But no, this is there are some facts here. So we're just warning you. This is a fact warning. This is a fact warning for everyone. This might actually be facts. So this comes from John. It says, "Hi, dolls. I'll keep it short and sweet." Well, it's a very long message, so that's not true. But okay, I just listened to your latest episode of Race Chaser on Current, where you ladies went off on a tangent about hair color, which I was living for. Love it when you go off on tangents. Anyway, I'm not a faggot who does hair, but I am a faggot with the power of the internet and Google. Shade. So, micro shading. So I Googled it and attached are two pictures that show the breakdown of hair color in specifics. Hair color for wigs. As Willam mentioned, 1B is black, 613 is platinum blonde. However, a 10 would be a medium golden brown. In my research, I learned a lot about wig hair color and how it's generally universal, and there is a specific way to read a unit's color. I won't bore you with details, but also attached is a link below. Sorry, no nudes. I'm sitting in my car during lunch at work. Love you both. So you can still get naked on lunch at work. Love you both, and thank you all for the pod and tangents you all provide. So, yours truly, John. So is this the definitive hair color code system? I don't think there is one.
No, there's not. And despite all of his research on Google and the internet, hair...
I have to tell you, I have to confess, we tried that too.
Yeah, every hair company has their own thing, but there are certain respected ones that are across the board acknowledged.
1B transcends, honey.
1B transcends. 613. A 27 is usually a honey or an auburn or a reddish, as listed.
Yum.
A good 275. Copper sometimes doesn't even have a number because you know how it can oxidize. That's all bullshit.
She goes beyond number. So, wow. I love this chart though, because there are a lot of different types of platinums. 613 is golden platinum, which is like,
Like
Drag
12.
blonde.
12 is like Daenerys white blonde, I think, if we're going by hair color lifting. Like when you lift stuff, like you lifting.
That's not what that chart says there.
I know,
'cause
but
that
this
looks like a
yeah, but when you
Brassy
lift
brown.
uh, when you lift hair color, it goes from a 1 to 12
When you
basically.
steal it?
No, bitch. When you lift the color out of the shaft. When you drain the color from the shaft.
The color drained down his shaft.
So you can lift hair and try to bleach it before you make it another color.
Yes.
And some people think, oh, you have to bleach to get it like a silvery gray. But usually you just have to bleach it to like a 10, which is like the lightest color you can get before damage usually, and then just deposit a toner. But like there's
And
so
that
many different
kind of-
things.
Yeah.
And the fact that this message does not include nudes, I think is a good indication that we can walk on by.
I got the wigs that okay, why don't you read the next?
Next message comes from
Have you heard
MH.
Kelly Clarkson do Queen of the Night?
No.
Karaoke? She has a karaoke album, which is really, really good, and she does covers.
That's the stuff that I want.
And she does Queen of the Night, and she's arguably one of our best living vocalists.
Does Frank Farmer carry her out of a packed club?
I hope so.
Me too. Greetings from MH, podcasters, including Dip. I was watching the last episode of All Winners Legendary Legends Drag Race and gasped when one of the acting challenges roles was named after the legendary Nutmegan. The doors of the pod has opened. I'm sure you will cover this on the regular pod, but as a longtime Gossington listener, I had to send a little message. Also, my entire city is in a feud regarding the drag entertainers performing numbers from The Greatest Showman. Please share your thoughts. Tired, drag staple, you tell us. Attached is an image of my pole nestled in a tufted blanket. With love, Mariah Harry.
Good drag name. Let's see what we've got here.
Try to zoom in on the tattoo on the wrist.
What
Is
what
that a
brand is
impressionist
that
dog?
underwear?
It
It's called
is
bear
D-
skin.
Oh,
Bearskin.
Well,
He's got a rug.
His
That's for
torso
sure.
looks like a bearskin rug with a prodigious, throbbing member thrusting out from the bearskin, almost like a rainbow camouflage boxer brief.
You smell that? That's balls.
And a wrist tattoo. What is that? Is that cards or dice or something?
And do you have any tattoos?
Is it the Sydney Opera House? Is it a fortune cookie? I can't.
I thought it was an impressionistic dog.
Yeah, it looks like a little dog.
The Curious Case of the Dog at Night.
Honey, that dog is very impressionistic. Please don't give that dog any ideas.
That's a,
And the-
Picasso puppy.
And the comforter. I mean, clearly Mariah Harry is very cold, but you still got to get the dick out. So he's nestled in they are nestled in a prodigious gray blanket with a throbbing
Remember.
cock. Anyway,
Greatest Showman.
okay.
Honey,
well,
it's been
what-
enough, actually.
first-
First, it was never enough, but it's been well enough. It's been more than enough, actually. Stop doing it. Unless you're Zeta Jones or Jasmine Rice LaBeija and you have the actual people from Greatest Showman coming up on stage to sing it with you. Stop doing it.
I had that.
Well, congratulations.
No, the young woman, Lauren Allred, is that
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
She was at this show I did in New York, and it was like, at Rockefeller Center, like the 65 floor. I just did this like a week ago.
The
or
piano bar, I
something.
saw it, yeah.
On
You wore yellow.
I wore yellow. And she was in the audience, and her friend, it was her gay friend who was like, she wants to sing something. And she's like, no, I couldn't possibly. And then she, of course, steps up and sings
She had her own
perfectly.
in-ears with her.
I mean, she sang perfectly. At first, she was like, I'm not singing Never Enough. We're not doing that tonight. But then we didn't know the other song that she wanted to sing. We didn't know it well enough. But Jeremy did a great job of like serviceably getting us there. But then we were like, we're doing Never Enough. We have to. I think that's the only time it's acceptable is when one of the originating cast of singers or characters is doing it. Do we think, or what about This Is Me? Is that a moratorium on that number?
This shouldn't be anybody. Because this number is overdone. tired Abby Lane drag. I'm over it.
Mom's
and I know
Mabley.
the Mom's Mabley. The creators have written some great music, and I did enjoy their movie a little bit, but I am not a fan of these message songs in drag. I want you to sell me something. I don't need to be sold self-esteem. I don't have any of that anyway. That's why I use men. So I need a song that will make me want to shake my ass or my hair or give you some money. And like, if you're saying this is me, we know it's you. You're on fucking stage and you're there, and we just saw your wig fall off, Eureka. Eureka was pumping this Is Me song for a while. She was doing a whole mix where the wig fell off and it showed the vulnerability. It happened at Roscoe's. And I was like, girl, that was planned. I was like, you would have pinned that fucking hair in. And then she grabbed a bottle of water.
Headdress?
No, it was not. Thank you. I am beautiful. I am not a fan of greatest show. Show tunes and drag. They need to either elevate the song if you just stand there and do it like you would in the movie and you're really passionate about it. I don't care.
Okay, but some people do. I'm gonna be.
Well, take it to pieces, hun. Take it to pieces.
The other.
I'll go down to
side of
Hush
the
and watch a real
debate.
girl twirl and buck.
There are different types of drag, and sometimes people want to do an inspirational, rousing, self-esteem number, and that's fine. The thing about Greatest Showman is, and you made this point, the music is really, really good, which is why drag queens did it almost instantaneously as soon as the movie came out, and never stopped doing it. And now it's reached a saturation point where I feel like a lot of it's become sort of like expected. And so unless there's a twist on it, I would just like let the songs rest for a minute, unless you are, Lauren Allred from the musical.
Girl, I clocked at least twice I've been in dressing rooms this year where girls have been like, I'm doing it. No, I'm doing it. And it was over Greatest Showman songs. Like, neither of you should be doing it.
This is me. No, this is me.
That isn't you. This isn't you.
Wait, what about Nut Megan? We never discussed that.
Nut Megan, I think that that's been a common thing around the world for years. Like girls being called Nut Megan. When a girl named Meg has cum on her face, you call her Nut Megan.
Oh my God.
I knew a girl named Megan in high school, and we called her Nut Megan.
Why does that correspond to us? Is that something we've said on this podcast?
Because we've been saying it for years. You should listen.
You guys have been throwing around Nutmeg
Don't
back
suck
and forth.
Don't you suck your pump at me, dearie.
When?
All the time, bitch. At least probably 10 times.
Give me a context, though. Like, use it in a
Nut
sentence.
Megan Page Brooks.
Yeah, you came up with names and then you riffed on Nutmegan forever. And then when Vivian's character was Nutmegan, no one said anything.
Just passed us right by.
Correct.
Okay. Anyway,
This next
let's
message
move on.
comes from Emma. Emma says, hi. My theory on the judges being less critical this season of All Stars is because if they show a hint of favoritism, it could influence that person's block decision. I immediately assumed that they were trying to be even keel so that they could get no flack or blame if someone makes their blocking decision based on the critiques. If that was the case, I wish they'd be a little more critical when talking amongst themselves at least. Give me something. You're the best. Bye-bye. Emma, here's the thing. The judges actually gave real critiques. They just aren't showing them.
Yes.
So I love that you're assuming things, but when you assume, you make an ass out of you. This is me.
Do you know how many things we assume on this podcast on a daily fucking basis? So don't lecture Emma.
It's not a daily basis. It's twice a week, ho.
This is a very valid theory. And actually, on All Stars 2, the judges were very vague in their critiques. They did give us critiques, but okay, so on a normal season of Drag Race, when you're standing there, you know who's in the bottom because you can tell from they go really in on like 2 people, maybe 3, and then they're praising of everyone else.
I just want to praise you.
So you know how it's going to shake down. But when we went back for All Stars 2, it was a little bit vague because they didn't want to tip us off as to who we should put in the bottom. They wanted it to be our decision. But I have heard from the inside that there were negative critiques. They just are not showing them, which is I think it's fine. Let Violet Chachki do it.
Yeah, we're not watching it for the judges anyway. We're watching it for the girls. Fuck the judges. Other than Ross and Carson, who I like, and Janixa Bravo.
Okay.
And some of the other girls.
I'm feeling that vibration. Okay. This message comes from Christ. Okay. Established pride greetings to Alaska Airlines, Willam Down the River, and Dipper Gore. Oh, like Tipper Gore.
Oh.
Big Tipper. Trend alert, misinformation from the dolls on the
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
In the Race Chaser All-Star 7 Drag Ruation episode with Nikki Glazer, Willam stated firmly that Nikki ruled Willam out from the runnings at her guest stint on I've Got a Secret as a Tupperware saleswoman due to Nikki being on the guest panel and clocking Willam from Drag Race Season 4. I don't remember any of this. I have recently re-listened to the Season 4 Snatch Game Race Chaser Pod episode, and Willam hazily recalls Eliza Dushku being the doll who clocked Willam on I've Got a Secret. Conjecture? Conflama? Or just another good old-fashioned con from the Blue Eyeshadowed Bandit? IMDb had nary a clue, nor a trivial tidbit about this game show stint, so I had to come to the Supreme Court of Drag Chasers to settle the suit. Drick vid attached. Happy Pride. Always drink from the tap. Oh my God. Yours sincerely, Christ. So what was it, Willam? The Blue Eyeshadowed Bandit. That's funny.
It wasn't Elijah Dushku. My school had no gymnastics team. This was not a last resort. It was Nikki Glazer. I'm pretty sure. Because Betty White was there, Nikki Glazer, and then some other people. Maybe Anisi Nash or something. I don't know.
Fuck
who was
Eliza
there.
Dushku's drag.
It was a while ago. And all I know is the wig that I came in with, they were like, no, sit down in the chair. We're going to do that for you. I was like, you don't like the bed head? And they said, honey, that looks like cot hair, not even bed head. Cot.
So wait, Drick video?
Uh-huh.
Screen share, please. Okay. It is a jerking, stroking, ball pulling bonanza here. Jerking off in the family bathroom sink. I mean, this is what goes on. This is why you wash your hands at the,
Wash the sink, too.
This is okay. So and then some sort of white liquid squirts out into the basin of the bathroom sink. The door is wide open though, so you are not afraid of privacy.
Door wide open, door wide open, door wide open like a jerking in the sink. Oh, and then he's just shaking the balls to get the rest out.
Hey, I got my hands free. Yeah, that was kind of an unassisted, partial assist spurt happening there.
Yeah, I can't even find I've Got a Secret on the internet.
I've been Googling. It doesn't.
Maybe, was it called I've Got a Secret?
The secret is...
Secret is, I don't remember what TV shows I've been on. I've Got a Secret show. Here it is,
privilege.
yeah. Apparently it was first on in 1952 for 16 seasons.
Oh my.
But I know it's been on
so
more
is that
recently.
when you were on Doll?
Fuck you, bitch. Oh, maybe it was To Tell the Truth.
Oh.
Maybe that was it. To Tell the Truth? Let me look that up. To Tell
The mystery continues.
Truth. Willam. Maybe that was it. Anthony Anderson.
Yup.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Okay, so it was the name of the show that was different.
Yeah, it's called To Tell the Truth, and it was...
Oh, your hair looks so cute.
I know, that's because they did it, because before that, it was like gangbang hair, honey. They were not having it. They're like, sit in this chair. Dean Banowitz, who does all the hair for American Idol, he did Ada Vox's hair for when she was on it, with the Wigs by Vanity.
Ooh.
So many good hairs.
Number one, you know when you get spaghetti sauce on Tupperware and it turns red? How do you get rid of that?
The best thing to do is to spray it with a little cooking spray, and that'll minimize the staining.
Oh, well, you
She's
are
an
really a
actual Tupperware
lifesaver.
salesman.
Thank you.
Number two, where is Tupperware headquartered?
Orlando.
Oh, wait.
It's neither Nikki Glazer or Elijah Dushku.
Who is she?
It's a third female comedian.
Who's
You know
not
who
as
it
funny.
is?
Do you
Florida.
have two
we have a
cups?
jubilee every year.
Do you have sperm cups?
Yeah,
And
there's
then it's
something
Nene
for
Leakes.
deviled
Number
eggs.
Pills are kicking in.
So it wasn't Nene.
Okay, number
Nene Leakes.
1.
It was not
Who's more
Niecy
fun,
Nash. It
black
was
girls
Nene
or white
Leakes.
girls?
I had the name of the show wrong. Is that Dixie Longate?
She's the actual Tupperware diva.
I forget who. It's Eliza Schlesinger,
Okay.
who
so
sounds a lot
was
like
it-
Elijah Dushku, but is also
And-
not
And
the other
looks
one.
like Nikki Glazer.
Yeah, she kind of looks like Nikki Glazer a lot. Yeah. Oh
Wait,
my
so
gosh.
can we
Now
shut off the
this is
facts
mystery.
announcement? Because these are not facts anymore.
We need to turn off the facto.
Basically, when I speak,
off
it's
the
one of
charts.
those. It's one of those Google things that makes pictures up of fake things that have never happened.
Yeah.
That's what happens when I speak.
That's what this podcast is.
Basically. We would like to make an announcement too to everybody else that if you bought mom merch last weekend when we put it all online, we thank you. The sales are now closed. We had to lay off some of our team.
Did we
had to
sell everything?
We did bag checks.
Yeah.
So yeah, our apologies if you missed it, but congrats to everyone who got the limited edition Race Chaser shirts or the mom t-shirts. You are amongst the
There better
select
be a-
few.
There better be a mom shirt for me, though.
I pulled them for you
Thank
too.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Your orders are being shipped now by a team of primates who are throwing
Ora-
shit at each other.
Orangutans with mittens on. with
Wait,
oven
you're
mitts.
you're doing the mailings?
Yes, I do everything over here. Just kidding.
Oh, well, have you tried going to stamps.com?
I'm using the promo code.
Scent
Oh,
bird.
wonderful. Just send the scent birds with the t-shirts to drop them off at the houses.
We want to thank you so much for listening to
Hot
Goss. And a very special thanks to our tip spot divas, Zach Killian and Go Wig or Go Home. We thank you for your work and your service.
Thank you. And a special shout out to all of our Mom Plus subscribers who are listening to this episode ad-free behind the paywall. And a special hello to
Mom Blues members.
Jennifer G and Marcia S.
Ooh, we thank you for listening. Jennifer G and Marsha S. Jenny G. We thank you for listening. You can follow us on Instagram at Willam, at the Only Alaska 5000, at Race Chaser Pod, and at Mom Podcasts.
And stay safe out there, everyone, and be vigilant as to what is happening around you.
And we'll be back next week with another steaming
piping,
scalding serving of
Hot Goss. Oh.
Mom.
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
And produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000.